running from her mouth and down her chin. The rain washed it away as fast as it appeared. She was small and pale and obviously weak. She was wearing a stained t-shirt and pajama shorts and was barefoot. She collapsed in the road. Leonard got out and went after her, the rain hammering against him, the cold wind whistling into the car through the open door. He picked her up like she was a doll and carried her back to the car. I unfastened my belt, leaned back, and stretched over the crack between the seats and worked the back door open. Leonard set her inside, nudged her to the center of the seat. With the doors open, the inside was lit up, and I saw the girl was an albino and Asian, and so small, I at first thought she was a child of 11 or so. She opened her mouth, and blood ran out and dripped over her chin and onto her chest. She looked up at me with pale eyes, not white, but a blue so thin they were almost clear. She had the appearance of a wounded bird trapped behind glass. She tried to talk, but all that came out of her mouth was blood and a choking noise. Leonard closed the front passenger side door, slid in beside her on the back seat, closed the back door, said, "You're all right. We got you. Easy now. Let me look. Open your mouth." He gently touched her chin, looked inside her open mouth, said, "Hap, give me the flashlight." I reached over and into the glove box where we keep a pistol and a flashlight and some odds and ends, and pulled out the flashlight and gave it to him. The young woman was starting to moan. "Easy," Leonard said, "just a peek." Leonard looked, and there, in the glow of the flashlight, I could see his face change. "Give me the Kleenex," he said. I opened the glove box again and got out a small packet of Kleenex. Leonard took it, tore the plastic cover off of it, pulled out all the Kleenex and said, "Honey, you need to put this here in your mouth and close it gently. Might tilt your head back, but don't lie down." He put the Kleenex in her mouth, and she didn't argue about it. He strapped the seatbelt around her, said, "You'll be all right." That's when a big, black SUV came out of a side road about where the girl had first appeared and turned into our lane so that its headlights were pointing right at us. The SUV stopped and a big black man in black clothes wearing a dark, rain-beaten hat got out of the car on the passenger side. He looked as if he could straighten the leaning tower of Pisa with one hand. He had a large pistol held down by his side. The tower gave him any shit, he could shoot it. I said, "Leonard, hang on." The man in the road lifted the handgun. 2. I threw the car in reverse and looked over my shoulder between the woman and Leonard, and, as far as I could tell, all that was behind us was night and rain and the faint glow of my taillights. I stabbed the gas, and away we went. I heard a gun crack and something scraped across the top of the car. It had been a hasty shot. I kept my foot punched down on the gas, took a forward glance, and saw that I had made quite a gap between us and the SUV. But a Prius isn't a race car. Leonard said to the girl, "Hang tight, kid." He slid between the seats and into the front, opened the glove box and took out the automatic pistol, said, "Turn it around." I turned the steering wheel in the direction of the slide and whipped the car completely around amidst a spray of water and a moan of tires, a move that was aided by a wet road and a bit of experience. I hit the gas and looked in the rearview mirror. Lights. They were coming, and they were coming fast. For a moment, I thought about a side road, but decided that was a bad idea. Then I considered the main road we were on and how fast they were coming, and that wasn't such a good idea either. The only way I could see out of this problem was levitation of the car, and believe me, I was really concentrating on that, hoping I would find within me unknown powers of telekinesis. But nope. Leonard hit the window button, rolled it down, hung out of the window, and pointed the pistol at him. Leonard is a so-so shot, and with that handgun and the rain and wind being like it was, I felt he had about as much of a chance of hitting that car as he had of farting a bird off a tree limb. He fired twice, rapid succession.